B2B sales isn't a skill you can just pick up by attending a workshop. It takes practice, dedication, and time to master. The problem is that the training most salespeople get isn't effective. Over 90% of workshop and seminar content is forgotten within 30 days. However, there is a better way. Unlike other sales training programs, our Momentium system combines traditional teaching techniques, an interactive sales simulator, and video conference coaching. Allowing salespeople to learn and practice new skills is what sets us apart from other training providers. Our training programs have proven to be more effective than any workshop or seminar. We improve sales forces, guaranteed. Each week, your salespeople will complete one training module, which consists of several lessons and simulated sales calls. Each module requires learners to learn new concepts, practice those concepts in simulated sales calls, and confirm their understanding in recap sessions and video conference coaching. First, the Coaching Academy contains short, interactive, and focused lessons that will teach salespeople the skills and techniques they need to be successful. We devote time to core concepts and advanced tools every salesperson needs to know. Every concept is delivered one at a time, ensuring salespeople have a chance to practice concepts before moving on to new ones. After learning a new skill, salespeople must complete a series of 3 lifelike sales calls where they open, develop, and close a deal.
Christy, what do you think is the single biggest development opportunity for your sales force?
Our team members are tech experts who traditionally relied on their tech knowledge to sell. More and more, we are dealing with non-IT people who need a different approach.
Momentium provides learners the opportunity to put techniques into practice immediately. This develops better habits leading to greater sales success. After successfully completing the sales simulation in each module, you'll review the key factors that led to the success in those sales calls. This guided reflection is crucial when it comes to creating long-term mastery. Beyond being the most effective sales training system available today, organizations that use Momentium enjoy several other benefits as well. The online training lets us track and record activity within each module. We use this information to benchmark your team's performance and show you how each of your salespeople are improving.
With this, without further ado, I would now like to introduce our first keynote speaker, Mr. Hamza Rao, who is an experienced and effective in retail, personal sales, currently working with Packages Limited as regional sales head in South Region. He's looking after the complete portfolio of consumer goods across all 3 channels of B&I, HoReCa, and Health. He has set a great track record of increasing profitability of business for packages and consistently raising the effectiveness of his sales team's representation. As a leader, he always contributes through personal attention and involvement into the execution of company merchandising, operational programs, and strategic direction. He managed to bag Best Region Award for achieving growth volume and growth value of 21% and 32% respectively during his 1-year tenure at Packages Limited. Previously, he worked at Zong, so at Zong he has achieved Star Performer and Role Model Award for 5 consecutive years, which has been the highlight of his career. Apart from this, he has been affiliated with esteemed organizations like SPF, which is a sales professionals forum. You can visit their pages on Facebook, on LinkedIn as well, that serves as a catalyst in promoting sales professionalism and leadership in Pakistan. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, wherever you are, and good afternoon to you, Hamza.
Good afternoon.
How are you today?
Can you
hear
I'm
me
fine.
okay?
How are you? Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome, fantastic. Are you working from home today, or?
Yes, I'm working from home because I had 3 and 4 meetings today, and you have seen what happened to my laptop even.
Okay. Technology glitches, eh? What can you say?
Yes, but this happens for the first time in my life that it goes like this, and I was waiting and waiting and waiting. So, are we live?
So, Yeah, we are live, and the audiences, I'm sure they can hear and listen to you and watch you, and hopefully they're really excited about your keynote as well. One thing that I haven't said about Hamza Rao is a he's somebody. One of his friends, he was telling me yesterday that he is a food psychologist, encyclopedia. He knows about each and every eatery in Karachi, especially. He knows all the food places. So if there's anybody who knows where to eat what, this is Hamza Rao. All right. So
Thank you very much.
I just thought to share that with the audience. So I'm very excited to have you join us today, Hamza. And I hope
Thank you
the
very much.
audience is going to have some valuable learnings today. So, right, without delaying any more time, I would like to give the floor to you. All right. So, all the
Thank you
best.
very much. First of all, I would like to say thank you to C2 Management Consultants for giving me the opportunity and for giving this opportunity to everybody here in Pakistan, even who are live, for making things easy, for learning, and it's a different now, new now. You see, for that I have actually prepared a presentation so that people can understand that what this new now, or how can we start doing the process of rethinking for selling different things, services and the tangible products. Let me share my screen with the audience. Can you see this?
Yes, we can.
Afan? Yes. Rethinking the way we sell, I would like to start with the one or two saying that a good plan for today is better than a great plan for tomorrow. And I must say that sometimes you must stop worrying and doubting. Have faith that things will work out. It may not be the way you want to, but it will surely be the way it is meant to be. What COVID has brought in 2019 and 2020 for all the industry economies of different world, what has happened, what has impacted the most related to my topic is displayed here, that you can see. COVID proved to be a catalyst in increasing the adoption of online shopping. Of course, it has contributed a lot. Those companies who were not online and were not doing things, digitalized things, have faced different challenges, and now they are on it. As part of, I would be very specific with the retail network and with the shopper insights. That is, 65% retailers have claimed customer shopping size have dropped. But there is another thing that you can correlate with it, which is like modern trade has done a tremendous job, and pharmacies in Pakistan has done a good job. Necessities, commodities, and hygiene products shown significant growth. Unprecedented change, uncertainty, and expenses. Almost half the population is concerned about the job security. Yes, it is one of the factors that people are facing in COVID. So, how and what does a leader's role looks like when these challenges comes around? So, this presentation, this is how a leader can think uh, in its own unique way to come up with different challenges that come across his way during these times. First, you can see the how you can take your decisions. What is your role, your life, your actions, your team, your words, and how your knowledge can be transformed into the actions with this consistent velocity of your work that you have experienced in your previous years. Your life should be a role model for your team. Of course, we have seen in this COVID in last 4 months that how motivated you are and how can you motivate your team. That matters a lot, because if you are on the other side, where you are where you are responsible for delivering the numbers, you are responsible for engaging the customers, you have to have all these things in your mind to lead a team. Of course, you are dealing with different customers with different times, in different circumstances. Things got stuck that people should know कि किस तरह से they have to go about it. Now I would move on to the short and the medium term store solutions. What actually this brought to this COVID in 2019 and 2020? This is a research based thing that I put here onto the screen. Maintaining ability through bulk displays and range rationalization. जितने लोगों ने भी इस कोविड में अपनी चीज़ों को देखा, what they did is they have actually uh, they have restarted their thought process in maintaining a different displays onto different places for their particular products, though it's hygienic products or unhygienic products or any tangible product related to the disposable solutions or not. Counters and services closures with checkout flexibilities. Yes, it is almost a big challenge. How did they work? Providing a safe shopping environment. Yes, that's a new now. There are a lot of new nows, but this is one of the best that I've observed, and it will last for longer period of time. Flexible opening hours with a customer management and plan inside the store. Of course, we have seen and observed throughout the world that there are flexible hours with all the hygienic conditions for their customers. We have planned, we as a salespeople has planned ourselves that how we go about it. If we have started our day at 12:30 or 1 o'clock, we have to start our day early at 9:30 so that we can meet the requirement of the customers, those who are dealing with the timelines. New stores layouts with the screens and dividers. Yes, it is there. I'll show you a few of the good new nows in this. Expanding online and digital contactless solutions with store-based apps and contactless cash. Of course, there are a lot of things which are now contactless. What we can do to solve this? How can we go about this rethinking process? And we can tab different things where we can sell our products, where we can go and get the weighted numbers, because numeric, yes, of course it is there, but you cannot reach all the way where you want to reach in 7 hours of the day. So tap the right channel. Of course, pharmacies are not being impacted at all. I have observed that there are a lot of pharmacies which are particularly there for the pharmaceutical products with their drive licenses here in Pakistan. But now different FMCG companies are moving there for putting their products on their displays, like I have discussed in my previous slides. For their FMCG, like I have observed that they are selling different snacks. They are selling now biscuits. They are now selling juices. They are now selling cold drinks. I'm not talking about all those pharmacies who are big that we used to go there, but for instance, for this time, you can see they are doing it because everybody wants to channelize whatsoever channel is active and not impacted by this COVID. There are a lot of things that we can talk about related to the SKUs, to how we can capitalize our SKUs. Stock keeping units, of course, pack size have been increased a purchase. People used to buy 1 kg of flour, rice, sugar, etc. Now they purchase 5 kg. This I have observed in different local modern trades in Karachi, particularly, where they used to sell a half kg bag. Now they are selling 1 kg. Those commodities which are most frequently purchased from the shelves are now in a bigger packaging or in a big size, SKU size, so that they can utilize their customer, they can stop, they can manage the time those customers who are visiting them, follow the trends, be proactive, ensure no out of stock for key SKUs, track, traces, and refill it quickly, because you have a limited channel of around 1 lakh shops who are right now working nationally. Before that, it was 3,75,000 around resellers who are selling every product of every company. So this is how you need to plan your day. This is how you need to plan your SKUs. This is how you need to channelize your things. Now I will talk about the upcoming trends. You have observed that there are drive in and dine in now in your cars. You go to different eateries and you will have all the things in your car. Nevertheless, you can see a new drive-in cinema that has started their operation in Village Restaurant Metropole Karachi, where you can eat and enjoy. It's of course a new now. What upcoming trends are there for different dine-in places that we see? Pixie glass, you can see it's there. That would be introduced to different channels also, to schools, probably to universities, to different things. One example that I usually quote for selling and for learning from anyone who is like, an ignorant service industry. The best example for that is Allama Iqbal Open University. If you see that, everybody is now following Allama Iqbal Open University for digitalizing their classes. Those who have never thought about this new now, and they have ignored the value of distance learning, now they are adopting the procedures and things that AIOU is following since last decades. Now they are copying their things, and of course, as it has been mentioned by the Mother Saab in the opening remarks, that yes, there are things, there are different technologies, there are different companies like Telenor who has already announced globally that they have to close their 50% of the offices worldwide, because they believe this COVID is a blessing for them. Google has announced their vacations till 2021, December 2020, December 2021, because they feel like it's more productive that you can be at your home and stay there. But for those who are frontliners, who are taking the products to the shops, need to capitalize their things, channelize their things, because if you will not plan your SKUs, you will not plan your day, you cannot move on, you cannot motivate yourself, you cannot motivate your team, because targets are there, recoveries are there, your top lines are there, your bottom lines are there. You have to make sure that EBIT should be met. So for everything, for every role who is there is a leader and has to take care of these things. For consumer behavior shift, I must say, it's of course there are maintenance of health and the wellness. Overall, people are care about it. You can see we have dropped our sales even in different food sectors where we were selling millions and thousands of products. So prioritize products essential to virus and containment, face masks, disposable solutions. You have to be like growing your basket size. Different companies have introduced hand sanitizers, hand wash. I must say, yes, these are the new now. These are the things that we can sell, but but you cannot leave those things who you were selling already. So for that, you have to plan first. You have to take that share. People returning on daily routine, of course, school, work, everything. So that's that's all from my side. Uh, Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for all the information. You prepared some great slides, so that's wonderful. I'm sure it's going to be very valuable for audiences to learn. You touched upon some great points, especially tapping the right channels, SKUs. The upcoming trends. You have shared your knowledge on that, especially use of plexiglasses. Plexiglass is going to be an important avenue for you know. Uh, different industries to use, especially not just internally for work organizational spaces, but also for restaurants, for example, right? I never thought about drive-in cinemas. To be honest, I didn't even know about drive-in cinema being open, so that's a news to me. And it's actually reminds me of the old drive-in cinema down here in Karachi,
Yes,
uh,
in
uh,
1980 years.
in the what was it called?
Gulshan
Drive-in cinema.
Millennium Mall.
Right by the Millennium Mall. So I think that's these different cinemas probably would have to kind of think about leveraging the drive-in cinema concept. So the old
Things are coming
normal
back.
now to be coming back, right? So that's wonderful.